这一次的这个会议呢，事实上是至少我所知道的，在台湾甚至在整个亚洲最大的一次有关物质文化的这个学术研讨会所以从2天的国际论坛，一直到接下来5天的这个研习营那么世界这个不同领域范畴的这个顶尖的学者呢，都在这里呢，跟我们台湾的这些朋友们呢来做互动。那么在研习营的这一部分呢，因为我们的做法呢，事实上是希望每一个学员呢都要拥有一个研究题材，所以他们必须要这个提出申请所以我们也只接受了34位这个学员。很令人惊讶的，这里面并不是一般的学生从副教授、助理教授、讲师那么一直当然也有少部分的这个大学生所以看样子对这个领域呢有兴趣的这个朋友们呢也越来越多。那他们所提出来的这个研究计划呢，有的涉及到画像、汉代画像的这个球顶图，有的是探讨这个文人的书斋生活，有的是看台湾的这个传统的砖雕，有的是看《红楼梦》里面的汤 soup 那么有的是看汉人的这个织绣文物所以各种各样的这种题材呢都在这个研习里面呢大家可以这个接触得到。那么这是我们第3次跟国家图书馆的汉学中心合作那么前2次呢都在比较小的房间那么这一次呢这个事实上报名的人超过了这个200个人。那么涉及到的领域呢，从历史、中文、艺术、人类学都有那研讨会还有接下来的这些研习营那我相信大家我们彼此之间呢，可以有非常多互相学习、互动的一个机会，这是我们举办这个学术活动的一个最主要的一个目的。所以在这边呢，这个代表清华大学呢，热忱的欢迎大家不只是参加这一次会议而且持续的跟我们一起在台湾在不同的这个角度不同的这个领域，一起来把这个物质文化的研究这个做最大的一个努力。好，谢谢大家。
Material culture studies is an exciting way to approach what has been an enduring issue in really all academic studies, but for this group, I guess, especially the humanities and the social sciences. namely how to study subject matter from more than one discipline, to bring materials from different intellectual approaches together to create new knowledge.
The study of visual culture and the study of material culture. Backed in the sense that I was not going to specialize. I was going to look at everything, pursue every avenue. And I had several teachers who were extremely interested in what we would now call material culture. Wu is, from the beginning, insisted that you can't be a Han Dynasty historian unless you know artifacts and objects. And Nathan Sivan has pushed me very much in that same direction. So I really began not knowing what I was doing. But I had lots of friends who were much more sophisticated than I was in terms of both archaeology and art, advising me on what I should be looking at, what I should be reading, what I should be doing. And so I think it's through these friends who are professional archaeologists or professional art historians that I've gained a sense of the differences between material culture studies.
I got into gender history. So my first, I would say I was more interested in questions of class and political dominance, things of that sort. The book I did on the ruling sway family from Han to Tom. And then my next move really was to fit what I considered family history. Again, this is influenced, so that's starting around just before 1980. There was, again, a lot of work in European history on issues of family history. And it wasn't quite so much gender at that point. For instance, interest in how systems of dowry affected marriage. So cases like in Italy, where it was very important for the bride's family to have wealth to get their daughter married. If they didn't have enough wealth, maybe their younger daughters would go to the convent or something. She sort of couldn't afford to marry that many. And people had shown, you could see this in wills, a lot of legal documents that related to this. You could bring up demographic consequences. That is, if 20% of the women don't marry, obviously the population will grow somewhat slower.
他这个工作，把通通把这个英美翻成英文这个工作已经长到